Those who have already watched my videos know that I love to transform trash and to recycle things, often from the nature or the trash can. And so I decided to create a playground for my daughter, using only leftovers, trash and wood from the forest there's just behind my house. Just to create a little funny and cozy corner for her here in the back of the garden. The first idea was to create a little kind of open cottage. It's all made with scrap wood from our neighbor's house that I mentioned in my garden video from last year. And I'm sorry, but my husband was so quick to fix these pallets together that I didn't have the time to film it. But basically he just screwed together where the beams are touching each other. This is going to be the front wall where I screwed two pieces together to get the right height. For the desktop, I used this broken piece of pallet, just cut off the broken end. I fixed one end to the beams of the wall and placed two beams as legs in the other end. With a cover from a wine box, my daughter painted and wrote herself the name of her food truck. For the menu, we used a larger cover and made this little frame with the same paint. We left a lot of space between the food and beverage section for later inspiration. This little light garland with a solar collector someone had forgotten at a parking for vans. It will be just perfect on this little cabin for the summer nights. And now, with again covers from wine boxes or any kind of scrap wood, we are going to make some ice creams. We took all kinds of trash like empty bottles, a strawberry basket, a cheese box, and also 3 bowls from my thrift shop for 50 cents. This one I once found next to a trash can. It's old and all rusty, so of course it's not good for cooking anymore. But I took it to use it when I'm cleaning seashells or sea glass. And also my daughter can play with it. And here we go! The corner next to the food truck is only sole and can get quite muddy, so I don't particularly want her to go in there. So we are going to put just some kind of decor out of wood from the forest and my garden. I found these huge pieces in the forest. It's the pieces they cut off first before cutting the whole tree, which allows them to control the direction of the falling tree. They immediately made me smile because I saw them as big watermelons. I shaped a little potato to make the seeds.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away? Show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. I wonder. How come gets undressed when it's cold. And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes, until winter comes. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I just wonder.
Wish that I could stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arms. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. You will grow up in the blink of an eye and move out and be on your own. But no matter what comes your way, I will stay right here beside you to catch you if you fall. And deep
We are using some nuts from the garden as balls. If they get lost in the garden or get into the lawnmower, it doesn't matter. You can also use water on a hot summer day.
I will do everything I can for.
I also cut some slices of a tree lying in the forest. It would have been better if they were a little bit bigger, but so it is. They can be a kind of hopscotch, or you can flip them over so you don't see the numbers anymore, and the kids have to jump from slice to slice without touching the ground, like the game The Floor is Lava. This is my little place for the mornings with my coffee table tree stump. I painted this little tic-tac-toe for her to play with her friends using a little hook and plastic caps, and is putting them in this little plastic garlic bag where the rainwater and snow easily can go through. I made this little game on a long piece of driftwood that I once found at the beach. Back then I thought it could be a Merry Christmas sign or something like that, but now it's going to become an outdoor board game. I painted the small details with a regular pen to make it more precise. We are again using some plastic caps, a plastic dies and the garlic bag. I used this natural hole and my homemade rubber bands to fix the little bag. And I added some transparent varnish I have so it can stay outside. use my recycled used water that I have mentioned before to clean the paintbrushes. Out of some big plastic caps from milk bottles, we made a memory game. I put them in a bag that used to contain some bath toys from when my daughter was younger. Again, perfect for outdoor use. During the whole winter, I've been collecting plastic caps from everywhere, even from our friends, to get a lot of different colors. We are going to do some garlands for the pine tree, just to add some fun and colors, and also in different height for a climbing competition when her friends are coming over. I always use this folk guitar music in my videos, obviously because I love it. But in real life, it's not only that. Here is a little glimpse of the real audio version. I love the idea that we are using what we have, so no use of money or pollution. And when we don't want it anymore, it can all go into the recycling bin. And so you can actually keep on going with a homemade playground, making new games, adding some more decoration, and keep it alive and being creative with your child. Before showing the final result, we are going to do this last little decoration made out of leftover tissue. I made a template out of the hard cardboard that I could find in my trash can, so from a box of cat food. Hidden end of the garden where we had no reason to go is now full of memories and good vibes. And even when my daughter is not at home, I love to sit here and work with my computer or to eat lunch. Thank you so much for watching. See you!